Whew, that did not go down the way I thought it would. Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. That creeper almost gave us some trouble, man. My frames, it's a different game at 20 frames a second. I mean, this is not good. I may have to go back to the old default texture pack for an episode or two. It's just so pretty right here. It really is. It's just the best. I love it. Probably just gonna need to get a better graphics card. But welcome back. Here we are back on my experience playing this wonderful game we call Minecraft. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today we've got some really good stuff ahead of you. Let's get on into it. Actually, last episode we thought of some stable designs. I've been in creative mode and I think I have a design that I very much like. But also last episode we got a couple horses. Unfortunately, I went back and I got a couple more because the other ones just weren't working out. So we got this guy. We got this guy right here. This is going to be my main guy because he is just as fast as that white one that we had before. It's kind of hard to tell now, but he is definitely just as fast as that other one we had before. So that is all well and good. Plus he can jump a little bit better. Plus he's like silver, so that is always good. I like the silver ones. And I also have over here, I have bred him up with another horse that I got who was a fairly decent jumper. This spotted one right here was a fairly decent jumper. And I got this one, which is kind of average. So they will be the first average ones. We will go back for more and perhaps even travel a little farther for some more horses because I tried on most of those and they were just less than par. They did not meet the standards of mine. None of them were like a 4 jumper at all. I think that was the only 4 jumper we had, which is really sad. And yes, we are here back. This is where I've decided to put the barn right here. But first, before we do that, I want to actually get this growing right here. This little, well, actually, no, we can do that afterward. I'm very anxious to build this barn. We need cobblestone. Wow, I forgot that right off the bat. I thought I had everything. Apparently, I do not. Yes, I've been so anxious to build this because my father was home all day yesterday. Yesterday was my only day off this week besides Friday. So it was one of my days off and I was like, all right, we're going to record some Call of Duty. We're going to record some Minecraft, going to play some Minecraft. We are going to play some Halo and we are going to have a good time recording. And he was home all day. So I got everything ready for all of those series, and today I am going to try and get all of that done by 2 o'clock. It is Thursday right now. It is Monday for you beautiful people. But I was very annoyed. Very annoyed indeed. We're going to put a tree here. That's what that's for. So now we're here. We have the opportunity. Let's take it. Let us build a horse stable place. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna need to go back. We're gonna need to have a little starting wall here, just 3 high, and we gotta think of a place to have this. I'm thinking as soon as we come down this stairway with our horse, we are gonna want like right around here. This is gonna be a good starting spot. Right like here. I think that's gonna be a good spot. I think so. Yep. And then we're going to need to come over. It's probably... Oh, that'll be a starting spot. So let's do this. Let's do this first. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Voila. Just like so. And right here, we'll have a piece of cobblestone with this guy, which is up 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's how high he is. That might be too high, but that's all right. But now we can start getting this design out. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. And then we will have another pillar right there, right? Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Oh, that's not going to look so good with that dirt there. 1, 2, 3. We'll go 4, I guess. We'll see how that looks. Because in the back, this is going to be 3 wide. Right here, or 3 tall, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way back, and we're gonna go actually 1 more. So this is gonna be the wall, And we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be our end right there. That is going to fit perfectly in our world. Don't worry, this is not going to just be a big red wall. And this is where I would put the other fence if you saw last episode, but we're not going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there we can have the other cobblestone wall. Awesome. All the way back towards that. Now we can start making this pretty, and we're going to start doing that by mixing up this wall. Now the red clay, or the bricks, is a really difficult block to match in this world. It's a very, very beautiful block, but it's very difficult to kind of make a building out of, except if you're building a barn, in which case it is a gorgeous, gorgeous block, and I love it. I really do love the brick. The more I can use in this game, the more blocks I can use, the better I believe I am at building. If I can use quartz, if I can use wood, if I can use nether brick right there, of course I would get a seed out of that. If I can use nether brick as well as stone and clay, then that is the pinnacle of Minecraft for me. I love building like that, and that's not too bad. Maybe one right here, and we will go back and forth on which ones we need. Grab you. Let's move this guy over here. Alright, like so. Huh? Yeah, we'll have that. Gonna make it look a little wide, and then tell you what, we'll have one right there just to break up this 3 tall. Yeah, that's a good wall. That's a good wall right there. And actually, we're gonna bring this down, and we're gonna have this guy right here. We're gonna have that, and 1, 2, just to match, to kind of give us a little cap on the side here. And this is gonna look great. I really hope so. And now, that is the basic design that I had. And in here, we would have coarse dirt, which I think we can have now. But first, I want to take some of these oak planks. 1, 2, 3. And I will give us a little walkway here. There we are. And then there we go. And then in here, just to kind of border off this, give a mental barrier of where the stable actually starts and stops. And then we can bring out this dirt and surround it like so. There we go. Whoops, something popped up. That's alright, we'll be fine. Now we need fences there. That should be good, but this roof is going to be slanted, and I think this is actually too tall for that. We'll see, we'll see. We need to grab some of this spruce wood. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, one more. Alright. There we go. Today I got some pretty bad news. I think we all got some pretty sad news. Well, I guess it might not be bad news, but Harry Shearer. Harry Shearer? Is that how you say his name? I think that's what it is. The man who plays so many lovely characters on The Simpsons has quit. I believe that's what it is. Like Mr. Burns, Flanders, Smithers, and a whole heap of other voices has decided, or through some circumstance, I haven't really looked into it all that much, that not going to be on the show anymore. And it's kind of weird, you know? Like The Simpsons, obviously, donuts. I'm a Simpsons fan. I love The Simpsons. Simpsons are amazing, or were amazing, or however you want to portray it. I started watching The Simpsons and, well, my brother got the season 9 box set DVDs for his Christmas present one year. And so I watched it with him, and I really thoroughly enjoyed The Simpsons. And so I now have a collection of my own all the way up to like season 16 or 17. However the recent one is out, I'm not entirely sure. And I really like it. I really do. I thought, at least up to season, of course, everybody says like season 10 is where it like jumped off the cliff or jumped the shark or whatever. And that I can kind of see. I can kind of understand where they're coming from. But like 20 plus seasons is a long time for a show to try to stay edgy and cool and entertaining. And I think there is something that The Simpsons do now that I'm just not a fan of. And there's a good example, like they will have episodes, or they had episodes back in the day. And this is going to be a little bit too tall. Too tall. All right. Back in the day, they had an episode where Lisa became a vegetarian and Homer was like against it. And they had a family kind of fight over it. And it was something so like real and kind of genuine, you know, like that's something like, of course the jokes were silly and Homer being Homer is not going to react the same way as like a real parent would, but having a disagreement with your child about like a lifestyle choice is a very, very relevant thing, and it's a very, very good subject on that The Simpsons did. It's a good subject for, you know, like a TV show to be made out of, with a good lesson. And of course, in the end, Homer and Lisa, of course, made up, and they were, you know, happy again. And at the end of the episode, you know, you had Lisa ride on Homer's back, and it was really sweet, and it was cute, and it was adorable, and I loved it. And I think a lot of people loved it because it was a cartoon, but it was real, you know, it dealt with like real aspects to everyday life, and that's cool. That's when a series can do that on TV, no matter if it's animated or live action, that's always a good thing. What has changed is I feel like they're going more for outrageous, edgy comedy, almost like Family Guy and South Park, almost trying to go for that shock value, or that absurd value. And a good example of that is I was watching an episode, and there was, at the beginning of the episode, the children were on a tour of like a television network. Not a network, but just a history of TV kind of deal. And there was like an Oprah type, not an Oprah type show, but there's like a bunch of parodies and all that sort of stuff in that show. Yeah, look at that. Can you feel it? That's so stably. That's so great. Let's go sleep. Yeah, and they were at this television place. And then the episode goes through, and it's about, if I recall correctly, it is about Milhouse moving away and Bart and Lisa becoming friends, and how that's a weird concept to have this menace and this student who are opposite siblings even kind of fulfill that role in their lives to be friends. And at the end of the episode, they kind of fight because Milhouse comes back, and so Lisa is like mad at Bart, and Bart decides to try to make it better by giving her one of those cute fake coupons for like a free hug or something. And it's a really sweet and touching moment because you know, now they're friends, now they're happy, they can get along, and it's so great. And if you ended it on that note, it is just like the other episode. You've ended it on a very sweet, sincere, and happy feeling. But they didn't stop there. They went back and they recalled an old joke that they did in the first act that really wasn't all that funny. And it was just kind of out of place. It was like a parody of a TV show, you know, and it was like, to end the episode on that note instead of ending it on, you know, the positive, like really sweet moment, is just why I'm not a big fan of The Simpsons anymore. And that news kind of sparked a weird feeling of, you know, it's almost like losing a family member who's like already gone, like mentally. It's just like, it's not the same. It's not exactly the same. So that was just on my mind on the news this morning. So take that as you wish. What are your thoughts on The Simpsons? Are you a Simpsons fan? I would like to think some of you would have been. But now we have our horse stable design. Now that rant is over, we built a good portion. We are going to add the details in now. This is where my favorite part comes in. In fact, I think I have a lot of the details with me. Yeah, we do. We're going to need to make fences because, like I said, we're going to need some sticks. Let's do that. We're going to need some fence posts. This is not going to be enough. Actually, it's going to be plenty. It's not going to be enough. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. We'll do this, that, and the other thing. There's that. There's that. All right, now we can do here, there, And one more. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, I was thinking about adding some right there. Maybe we'll see. Let's add in the fence gates because I will do that. Oh, perfect. Fence gate. We're going to need how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The amount of fence gates you need is equal to the amount of logs that you use for crafting it. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Bam. And then we'll add the fence gates in. Whoops, without opening them. Actually, we should open them from this side, so it looks like, you know, you're welcoming people in instead of them coming in. You're welcoming them in. You can see how it goes a different direction. This is like people opening it up for the people outside you're coming in. This is like, hey, I'm barging in through the door. So that is good right there. But I did forget. Horses, when we put the hay bales in here, they can actually jump over this. Whoops, I didn't want to put you there. That's sad. Okay, right here. This is where we're going to need to put it, right like so. And this is going to be a little obtrusive, obstructive, but it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be so bad that it's really distracting. It's going to be fine. Don't you worry, you beautiful people. It'll be fine. It'll actually go with the theme. I've tried different types of wood there, but the spruce definitely looks the best right there. I'm thinking, do I like those fence posts there? Let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, why not, right? Go big or go home. I don't know how that applies to here, but, you know, whatever. Okay, there we go. There's that. And then you just got to think of this crafting recipe as like the actual fence posts on the side. You have planks on the side and then sticks in the middle. That's at least how I remember it. And then we can have these right like so. Bam! Look at that. Whew! Very, very beautiful. Yeah. Alright, we'll have that in here, but now we need to have these guys. Actually, first what we're going to do, we're going to get some hay bales, because hay bales, well, the horses need to eat, don't they? They need to eat in order to be happy, and we also need some, also need some grass, some tall grass for them to eat. Hey, moving. Okay, there we go. Alright. Hay bales. Look at how much wheat I have. This right here. This is like a whole entire chest full of wheat. It's fantastic. Whew. Very, very good. There is. I'm looking at my phone right now because I can see I'm almost out of time here. But I got a favorite on a tweet. I'm so happy. Yay! And it's All right. Yesterday for me, Wednesday for you beautiful people. I got a little kind of moment of like, I don't know, giddiness. I want to say not giddiness, but kind of, I don't know, just amazement. I think we'll put this guy right here. This guy right here. This one will be like too tall. Yeah. How do you throw these? We need to have this one like so. Yeah, there we go. So you can like grab it by the handles right there. That's very cool. And then you there, and we'll have one guy right here. Yeah, that's good. And then maybe even, yeah. All right, very good. That's a good little pile there. Hey, okay. Yeah, yesterday I got a little tweet from the beautiful Auntie Tori, and it was of her. I guess it wasn't like a tweet to me, but it was of her on her bed with her laptop watching one of my videos, and I was like, oh, look at that. Look at that. People watching donuts. It's so great. So fantastic. Alright. Now we need to place these. Actually, let's place that one there so that this one can go here. We're gonna need this guy to be knocked out. That is not exactly center. I don't think we have. Do we have a center? I think this is center. I think that is center right there. Yep. That's center. And then that's center. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's move this guy so we can go there. Okay. We can put another hay bale either on the side here, there, or there. That looks weird. Probably there. Yeah, let's do there. Okay. Now we can have that. Boom. yeah, it was just so weird. It was just like I know I make videos. I make videos to entertain you people, beautiful people. But it's like, oh, look at that. You're like watching me. That's cool. Kind of weird, but cool. Levers. Then we come over here underneath. Very nice little hidden way of lighting up an area. Very nice. Alright, down underneath. Get some of this going so that the horses can see at night, and hopefully it should be almost nighttime that we can actually see this in action. There we go, there's that. Is it almost nighttime? Yeah, it is. Alright, it's going to be a little bit longer episode just because we can... Actually, we've pretty much got this done already, and I wanted to grow a big tree right there, and I actually have like these cobwebs up here because that house up there needs cobwebs for its beautiful chimney. That's something that I forgot to put up there. So we will definitely do that either next episode or I'll just do that off camera. But now this is looking great, looking great. We are actually going to need some of this stuff, and we are going to need to bone meal the ground a little bit. Alright, we'll do that. Hey, there we go. We'll get a couple tall grass right there. Very good. 6, 7 should be fine. Good. Alright, now we come into here, and we're like, hey, what do we want to change? We want to change this guy into here. Yeah, that's good. Kind of randomly just go around, maybe do something like so. Go around like this. Just randomly, like little mud patches. Hey, there's this. There's that. And there we go. Maybe close up to this. Trying to be as random as possible. No patterns at all, except I've got a diagonal going here. Let's do this. And then maybe... yeah, like that. Actually, no, we can actually keep some of this in because we are not quite done with the randomness. We are going to need to add in, bam, these little mud piles right here. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. We'll do that. Like so. And this will give a little bit of texture. Don't be afraid to put it right next to there. Like so. Yeah, there we go. Just a little bit of texture, just a little bit... like a little bit of poop over here. It's not what it's supposed to be, but you can use your imagination and you can have it be whatever you want it to be. And if you want it to be manure, then that's your choice. Very nice, but this is a little brown. Let's put in some green. Yeah. There we go, right next to this hay. You know, they need to eat, and we want it to look like, hey, this is like a good place for them. Very nice, very, very nice. All right. There it is. That is my horse stable. That is so cute. I love it. I love it so, so much. Now, the leads I have tested. I have put those two on leads, and they break when you relog and reload the chunks. I don't know. I don't know. I wish, like, it's a great idea to have these fence posts and the leads. I just wish they were functional. I really do. I wish they were more functional. It's just so sad. But look at you, look at you. You need some water, don't you, boy? Yeah, you do. Let's get you some water in there. There you go. Now you can drink. Talking to him like he's a dog. It's ridiculous. Back here, second night. Oh, a little progress there. What is that? I don't know. But now you're walking into town. You're up here. You're like, welcome to the world of pastry, the donut world. And you're like, look at this. Oh, look at that nice little horse stable right there. It's so good. Now that I think about it, now that I like see it, I might want to push it back a little bit. Like I may want to dig into this side a little bit. Yeah, that I may have to do that. But at least you guys saw me build it. At least you guys saw what exactly I'm gonna do. That's our horse stable design. Let's go get a beautiful little screenshot here. Yeah. All right. Oh, F1, not just one. All right, horse stable design. Right in here with our lovely horse. Okay, can we get you in the picture? There we go. There's that, and let's do another angle right here. Maybe this could be something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Can't see the horse. Get in it. There we go. That's really highlighting the stable part of it. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that is it. That's our horse stable design project. Really nice and easy. I may want to add these like throughout my world just so that I can have a place to put my horse, and we can even have it be, you know, just this one wide. If we want it really small, we can expand it to be like super big if we want like a big shopping center. But man, am I really happy with that. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully, I've been just leaning back, I apologize. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. What are some of your ideas? Cow. Oh, Cow, I'm sorry. What are some of your ideas for what you want to see of this series? Tell me what thoughts you have on the stable design, if you have any sort of little details. I was planning on putting fences and like a water bucket and more detail obviously around it, like a pathway around it, some outside place that they can go, but we'll get to that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Minecraft morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.